What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to basketball, and more importantly, welcome back to another prospect breakdown video. Today, we've got Joan Beringer, currently playing in Croatia, and you know what? We've been doing so many French guys, I'm like, we gotta do another French guy, right? So today, we've got Joan Beringer. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go over some of his analytics, some of his numbers. We're gonna watch a couple games worth of film here, and at the very end, we're gonna throw him on the big board that we've been building throughout this series. We are up to number 29 now. I'm thinking one or two more of these videos after this one, and then we'll kind of have like this series under wraps, right? We will have covered a ton of people, and I think that might just be enough, unless there's like a special situation that comes along. But before we do that, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. I've responded to every single comment to my YouTube channel up to this point, and I intend to keep on doing so. As always, show these videos some love because they're almost certainly demonetized, and so I don't really get anything for these videos, but they get pretty good views. You guys seem to like them, and I want to keep bringing them to you guys because, you know, why not? So just know that and show them some love. Also, Ideal Off Season is back. Ideal Off Season, far and away the most popular series on my channel at the time of recording this, which is the 9th. There's this many out. We were just on the Lakers one, but there's probably quite a few more by the time you guys are watching this. So please go give them a watch. It's an awesome and unique series. But anyway, let's talk Mr. Beringer. All right, Joan Beringer. I don't know if that's actually how to say his name. My French viewers, you guys can help me out with that one if you need to. But what do we got here? We have a 6'10", 230-pound. At the time of the draft, he will just be over 18 by a little bit. So we got a really young fella here playing in a pretty damn good Croatian league. Let's talk about what we're kind of expecting out of this guy. So the little bit that we know out of him, and I have not watched almost any film on this guy yet. I'm going to do a much more in-depth look on my own time with international scouts and stuff because they're going to give me all the context that I need to do this really officially. But what we're going to do today is just kind of the preliminary look at this guy. What do we know about him? He's supposed to be a run, jump, and dunk center. That's kind of it, right? Kind of the Clint Capella type of center, if you would, which is like, that's fine. That's what we see a lot of in the NBA. Right now, he's supposed to have a pretty long wingspan, gets up pretty easily, blocks a lot of shots, like interior defender, dunk the ball. That's what we're looking for, right? And so when you come and scout these types of centers, right, the film isn't always going to be very extensive on them, right? So a lot of the things that we're looking for are like certain levels of coordination, like how well are they reading things right now? What does their like peak athleticism look like? Because this doesn't project to be like a superstar player, right? Unlike what this video might be saying, right? Born future star. I mean, you can be like a superstar and be just kind of like a run, jump, and dunk kind of guy. Like take like a Rudy Gobert, right? He's just so good defensively that he's going to be a Hall of Famer one day, right? But you have to be pretty damn good to do that. So this guy isn't projecting to be much of a skills player otherwise. I mean, we could take a look at his stats. Playing about 18 minutes per game, and mind you, internationally, the young guys just don't tend to play quite as much. They really make them prove it overseas. Like Wemby's like our one example where that doesn't happen. And I hope it's clear as well, whenever we're doing these videos, I know I bring it up in every single one, but it's important to note for all the new viewers out there. College basketball, very, very different than the NBA. It's really hard to tell what translates from college to the NBA. You have to really look at things with a fine microscope. Internationally, it's a bit easier. Typically, they run a much more, I guess, logical basketball approach to things over there. They're also playing against better players more often than not, so it's just kind of important to know that that's the difference. This guy's probably playing against way better competition, and he's a lot younger than all of them, so important differentiators. He shoots at 61-62% from the field, telling you he's mostly just dunking the ball because he's only getting about 3 shots per game. Totally understandable. Getting fouled once a game by the looks of it. He's only hitting 57%, so the shooting, not really there. He has not attempted any three-pointers. By the way, the stats that we're showing here, these might not encompass everything that he does internationally. It almost never does. If you look here at some of like his Euro Cup numbers here and in the ABA, it's pretty similar stuff, getting up his 3 shots per game, really high field goal percentages. He's not taking three-pointers, right? The free throw percentage isn't very good. He's getting rebounds, 5.5, 4 a game in like 18-ish minutes. He's blocking a lot of shots for the amount of time that he's on the court, which is cool. The turnover rate is higher than the assist rate overall, which you never like to see that. You just kind of want it to be even more so than anything else when it's a center. Getting about 2 fouls per game and getting you about 5-ish points. So pretty basic player in this sense, right? So this is going to fall into kind of our Carter Bryant territory, where this is a guy that we're just kind of assuming based off of a lot of physical attributes that we think that this guy can be something right now, because there's really just not a lot of statistics around him right now. There's not going to be a ton of film on this guy. A lot of the single game film you're going to see is him scoring 7 points, 10 points, 12 points. That's like the max for this guy right now, right? And it's because he's not generating his own offense. And so, again, what are we looking for in this? We're looking for how good is this guy defensively right now? How coordinated and athletic is this kid? Because, look, when you're bigger, you're just going to have an advantage, right? Because there's just not as many big people in the world as there are littler people, right? It's just how it is. So if you're 6'10 and you can move pretty damn well, then I think I can teach you how to be a pretty good backup center in the NBA by just like teaching you rotations, teaching you how to time blocks, like go get rebounds effectively. Like, obviously we want to see his attitude, right? Is this just like a fearless guy that's just going up and trying to punch it on people? Then great. Yeah, I think we can probably make that work. So that's kind of what we're looking for with this. It's pretty simple. There's not as much film to watch on this guy, so I'm excited to get into it though. Shout out the French, man. They're really doing basketball well out there right now. But yeah, let's get into the film. Alrighty, so this first game we've got pulled up here. Again, pretty simple statistics. 7 points, 2 blocks. I always do try to go chronological with the film with these younger guys, because normally you can see a little bit more development and growth in it. I'm not maybe expecting that quite as much with this type of basketball player, but I just think that that's an important note. And as always, I'm going to pause, I'm going to rewind, I'm going to do stuff like that just because this is educational content. I am transforming it, YouTube. Please don't demonetize it. I know you're going to anyway, but I'm just saying it here. I don't own the rights to these clips, so just please leave me alone and let me monetize these videos. But anyway, let's watch some dunks, man, because I'm sure that's what most of this is going to be. Alrighty, here we go. Go up. Let me see this. That's my basketball. Hey, okay. First thing I'm noticing right here. Long fella, right? Long fella. Look at this. He's able to like double clutch this and dunk. There's a dunk right there. Very simple, very cool. He looks like he's just turning 18, man. This is not a man quite yet. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Another thing to kind of look with this guy is like, how is he gonna fill out? He doesn't look particularly broad. He looks like he's maybe gonna stay a little bit skinnier, which is fine, right? All we have to do with the run, jump, and dunk guys is make them a little more toned, right? We don't need them to be big and bulky because they're supposed to be rim running and shot blocking and maybe switching onto the perimeter and stuff like that if we're lucky. So that's what we're kind of looking for. We're driving here. Give me those. Good rotation. Good rotation. 1 block. Very ferocious block. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, ripping towards the hoop? Rip it. Oh! Okay, young fella. Wait a second. Let me see that one more time. Okay, catch the ball here. Catch the ball here. We rip. Looking pretty balanced right now. Loses it a little bit at one point. Let me see this one more time real quick. And I'm gonna turn the audio on right now, actually. I'm still doing a little bit of experimentation with what gets demonetized and what doesn't. And they usually give me like a time frame of demonetization. They're like, hey, from this point to this point, we didn't like it. So I wanted to just test that out a little bit, see what happens. But okay, so let's see this right here and see what happens with him right here. All right, so we're driving. Absolutely posterizes that boy. Pretty nice. Pretty cool stuff right here. All right, cool balance. Where does he trip? He just kind of gets low and loses it a little bit, but oh my goodness. Oh my, all right. Free throws right here, free throws. I mention it a lot in my videos, or at least as of late, that like there's always this conversation around free throws where it's like, oh, well, if somebody's a good free throw shooter, they can be a good shooter. And it's like, well, I don't necessarily believe that completely. I think it's more so free throws give me an opportunity to see what your mechanics look like when there's no interruptions at all. So it's kind of like going through set shooting where you try to find where the kinks are in people's forms. So what I'm going to be looking at here is like how much work do we have to do? Because clearly free throws are not something he's good at right now, which is kind of typical of players like this. So just something to kind of look out for. Here we go. So there's a free throw. If I just want to watch that one more time. Again, there's not a lot of other stuff to look at here. It's a little bit robotic. He's kind of going up like a catapult a little bit right there. We could smoothen that out a little bit. Certainly doesn't look comfortable shooting the basketball. We're jogging to the hoop. Cool. Here we go. Drop the ball to him. What happens here? He's just going to go up and finish over. Okay. Pretty basic. Pretty basic. Do we have anything else for this game? Let's see. Oh, yeah, we need another block. Good. I like what he did right there. He was in the perfect spot. So he can see both of his guys. Good. He knows where he's at. He lunges at him to try to get him to pass the ball. Very good. Goes up, blocks it with the left hand. So we saw a block with the right and the left very comfortably. So that's cool to see. That's already one video down for him. I know. That's kind of it. That's kind of, this one's a little bit longer. We got 7 points and like 5 rebounds in this and 1 block. So we'll get to see a little bit more of everything though in this video. So let's see what's going on here. Where are we at? Where are we at? Wow, the volume is so different on like all of these. Here we go, going to the hoop. Okay, he gets up easily enough, that's for sure. Cut to the hoop. Yep, he's up there very easily. Probably even could have dunked that potentially. Definitely moves pretty well. Here we go. There's really just like no audio on this. I'm not too familiar. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too familiar with the Croatian basketball league. Again, this is why I watch with like international people so they can give me some context on stuff. All right, he draws a foul there. Cool. All right, they've put him in these situations where he can go get handoffs and stuff. That's cool. Set the screen, rolls the incorrect way. Come on now. Come on, international basketball. You're supposed to be better than this. Here we go. Oh my goodness. He is going up and over. Here we go. Catch the ball. Goes way over right here. That's a JaVale McGee type dunk. Okay. There we go. A slam. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right, here we go. Let me go get this. Nope, we got to block the shot. Nope, getting a rebound here. What happened to that guy? What happened to this guy here? Let me see. What? Nobody touched you, dude. Nobody touched you. What happened? So he just goes up, and then he's like, oh, no. Oh, I'm so sad. I missed the shot. Oh, I'm injured. Ooh, get out of here. Ooh, that free throw didn't look very good. Let me see that free throw again. Let me see this. He's got like a little bit of like a twist coming up. Watch, like he kind of goes like this with it. It's kind of weird. Yeah, that's not exactly what we want. Yeah, he's twisting like a little bit on the free throw in his hips. So yeah, we're not very comfortable shooting the basketball, which is fine. By the way, yeah, no, there's just like no volume in this whatsoever. Oh, look what I found. Dunk the basketball. Okay, yeah, who the fuck are these people right here? What is this? Is that a broccoli, and is that some sort of European Nesquik bunny? What the shit is this? All right, word of the video is Nesquik. I don't know why. That's just what it is. Put that in your comments so I know you're a real one and you actually watched this whole thing through. Why are they just like chilling over here too? Why does it look like the Nesquik rabbit took a hit of this? He's just vibing now. He's in like slides and everything. I can't, man. I can't. I don't know. He gets up really easy. He's still just vibing here. Oh, I'm dead, man. I'm dead. Give him the fucking basketball. Go dunk that shit. Yeah. All right, we're here. Oh my god, that was the worst pass I've seen in so long. Oh no. Oh no, let me see this. Like, Christ almighty, that was horrible. I'm sorry, like, I don't mean to be rude. He's a young guy, all that, it's fine. We all make mistakes, we all do stupid things on the ground. That was one of the worst passes I've seen in a long time. Holy cow. All right, set the screen, rolls the correct way. There we go, that's what we love to see. Give him that basketball. That's not really his fault. That was like an impossible one to go get. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Again, there's like no game volume here. He's rolling around. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Get that board. I like it. Yeah, the skill level, like, currently is not very high, right? Which is, again, what we kind of expected, right? Like, he's He's going up for these. He does not want the basketball for very long. If it's not a dunk, he does not want the basketball. Typical of guys like this, right? The one drive was pretty cool, don't get me wrong. And that shows us that there is a little bit of something to that. But just judging by his very basic movements in here, it's not something he cares all that much about. Or not cares all that much about, but not something he wants to do on the court very much right now. Here we go. Cool. Cool, get back into the play. He's got really long arms. Like, yeah, I can see how he like it's not that hard to project these guys, right? Like he's athletic, he's long. You can block shots and you can catch alley-oops with this, right? I can understand that. So like is there a role for him to be a backup center right away? Maybe unlikely. And again, I'm watching a very minimal amount of film and making these like presumptions. This is good lord. Like that's a great block. That's an awesome block. I think it might take a little bit to get him to a playable level, but like he's certainly like athletic enough. And again, like there's not a ton of need for more of that. What kind of happened on this rotation right here? He just wasn't, that's not even really his help. That's supposed to be this guy right here. I don't know if he's guarding a shooter and he's supposed to help guard on this. Again, I don't know the situation of the game in this, but typically in like a 5-star defense, that's where this guy's supposed to be. So it's not really an on him thing. Okay, fair enough. Let's go. We're gonna show again. Yep, that's what we're doing. The navigation to get back on these bigs is so hard on those actions. Like, we ask our bigs to do a ton on these, like, ice actions right here. So, watch. Ice a little bit. Now we have to recover. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, that guy just kind of missed. All right. Here we go. Let's see. What are we doing now? Now we're in a drop coverage. Okay. Cool. You're keeping them where you're supposed to. You're keeping them where you're supposed to. Very good. Very good. All right. Probably could have recovered a little bit better at the end there, but he thought he was going to get beat. Yeah, not the quickest reaction time to that. Okay. Okay, okay. Here we are. Here we are. Let's go here. Yeah, not the best reaction time to some of this stuff, and kind of jumps to just the wrong spot on the court too. So something to note there. Here we go. What's gonna happen now? Are we gonna rotate over and block the shot? He jumps to a weird spot to go get that ball. I wonder, like, has this guy not been playing basketball for very long? I really don't know much about him. Because that's kind of the vibe he's giving me right now. Like, why does he go to block it, like, all the way out here, and he, like, falls out of the play? Like, he should be going to block it up against the glass up there. We always talk about you go to where the ball's going to be, not where their hands are currently. So, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of a weird one. Kind of a weird one. All right, we're icing again. Here we go. Oh, no, a whole switch. Okay, there we go. Recover. Cool. Cool. That time it worked out. Here we go. Help, help, help. Great. Good defense there. Okay, yeah, I can get how you'd get excited by this guy. He's athletic, right? He's bouncy. He blocks some shots. We got a ways to go with this. All right, here's another game. He's got 12 points in this one. So let's see this. He rolled the right way. Screen doesn't roll the right way that time. Goes up easy. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. That works. Catch goes up pretty easily. Cool. I like the little hang on the rim. That's slick. Good pass. Cool, cool, cool. All right, I really didn't need to see that many times. Let me see the free throw one more time, because this is pretty recently. This is March. So, again, doesn't look the most comfortable on the free throw. Let's kind of watch this in slow motion. Like, one elbow's a little bit out. This one's like, he's shooting it kind of like this, which is kind of weird. So his hand isn't completely getting under the basketball for the jumper. Kind of a problem. We got to fix that. There's not really a part of his jump shot I feel good about right now, but that's fine. Oh, here we go. Let's see the coordination. Oh, whoa. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Skip to my Lou. Cool. No, like there's some coordination in the feet. There's some coordination in the feet, that's for sure. So 6'10", coordinated with your feet? We'll take that. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Bouncy at 6'10". I don't know if he's gonna grow anymore. Maybe he'll get a little bit taller. It's a workable height though. It's totally a workable height. Here we go. Give me that basketball. Go up, easy, good. Love that. Just go up. I love that he didn't bring the ball down at all on that one. That's good. That's what I want to see. No reason to bring the ball down. That's where little people can swipe at it. Screen, roll the right way. Thank you very much. And look, you're going to get the ball. Good job. Great stuff. Ooh, pass under there. Another dunk. Cool. Bunch of lengthy boys out there. Screen, roll the right way. Good. Look what you're able to do. Oh, he tried to punch it too. He really did. Where'd the volume go? Volume just... Okay, it just got really quiet for, like, no reason. Fair enough. Who are these people? Here we go. Here we go. I'll take that. That's mine. I'm bigger and more athletic than you. Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff, Joan. Good stuff, Joan. Go up. Get that dunk. Easy. Okay. Oh, now it's loud. Now it's loud. Here we go. He rolled the right way. Dunk him. Okay. Draws the foul, though. I like it. That free throw attempt is rough. It's not the prettiest looking. It's not the prettiest looking. So, okay, we flew through those games. We did. We flew through those games. Let's just watch some highlights now, right? Like, let's just see, is there anything else really interesting going on here, or is this a pretty simple prospect for us? Because I don't want to keep you guys any longer than I have to for these things if it's pretty simple. But let's see what we got. Oh, is this going to be the Euro step we saw before? Yeah, that, I'm not going to lie. I'm not surprised they're starting off with this clip in this video, because that did make my eyes open. I was like, ooh, hold up one second. Like, we're moving like that, huh? Okay, and I'm not saying he's Giannis, right? Like, let's make that very clear, but interesting. Oh, and here's the other one that... we picked the right videos. We picked the right videos to watch, apparently, of the single game stuff, because those were the two most impressive clips. And, like, those are extremely impressive for somebody of his size. Okay, here we go. Another one of these through the Iverson action. Hand off, set screen, roll the wrong way, love it, go up, get it, nice. He jumps a little bit weird, too, doesn't he? Watch. Like, he kind of, like, goes into it, like, kind of flails his feet around a little bit. We can make you a little bit more coordinated. Here we go. Roll the wrong way. Good stuff. Hey, yeah, we saw this dunk, too. Okay, so we saw most of the important stuff. All right. Slip, slip, slip. Cool. Good stop. Ooh, good up and under. Hey, he puts it up with two hands because he's not that coordinated right now with the upper half. Here we go. Give him the basketball. No, a jumper. We're going to get a jumper out of it. He's twisting on that jumper as well, isn't he? Yeah, let's see this. Let's see this. Yeah, he's not balanced. He's almost leaning forward a little bit. He spins a little bit in the jumper. Yeah, the jumper's not very good. Jumper's not very good. And that's okay. That's okay. We can work on it. We can work on it. Oh, okay. Crossover. Hold up. Hold up. Where are we going? Let's see it. Hey, good lay. Screen. A little bit of a delayed roll for some reason. Re-screen. Oh, yeah, there we go. Hey! We saw this play. We saw this play. We saw this one as well, right? Yes, we did. I don't need to see these anymore. I don't need to see these. Let's see this. It's all pretty basic. Give him the basketball. Go up. Cool. Being tough, we love it. He's running. Let's watch this really quick, because this look, it's these motherfuckers again. Who is he looking at right? Oh, is he talking to this guy? What is he telling him? What kind of secrets is the blunt telling him? Oh my goodness, what? They're conspiring, and Nesquik's just plotting, man. He's got his hands together like, y'all don't even know. Oh, the dance team's about to come out. That's what's happening. He's plotting, man. He's plotting. Here we go. Give me that ball. He gets up easily. Yeah, that's great. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Nothing, like, special I'm really seeing. He's an athletic big guy, right? Which is great. Like, that is hard to find. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Give me this basketball. That's mine. Catching the ball well, which is good. We always love that. Can you throw that to him, please? Nice. Cool, cool, cool. I'm not thinking there's much of a jumper going to be developing out of this guy, but you never know. At least he's catching the ball well. After watching Rudy Gobert last night, I just watched Game 2 last night at the time of recording this. Holy shit, that guy can't catch a basketball. Like, we knew that, so like I don't need to harp on it, but you know what I mean. Here we go. Good pass. Nice, easy. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Here we go. Rescreen. There. Over here. Boom. All right. I don't need to see any more of the scoring. Let's go to... I don't need to see the... Okay, there's not much playmaking. Let me see what kind of playmaking we're even talking about here. Makes the nice pass out of a short roll. Cool. Here we go. That's mine. Nice. I mean, this is all... I expect this out of European basketball, that they know how to do this stuff. Cool. Good pass. Anything else interesting? I'm here, kick it back out. Yeah, basic. If these are the first couple ones, I expect it to be that way. Cool, cool. Yeah, no, nothing all that interesting here. Nothing all that interesting here. So let me watch some of this defense. Let me see what's going on here. Here. Good, good. We're icing, good. Get back to it. Like, the defensive motion by this team right here was really smooth right there. So just credit to them. You would never see this in college. Never. Give me those. Ooh, he was up there for that one. Here we go. Give me... Damn, see? That's why you go meet the ball where it's going to go. Here we go. He goes up and just meets it at the glass because they have to put it up there, right? So good. Look what you were able to do. Block the shit out of it. Good. Send his little ass packing. Here we go. Why would you drive on this? Why would you drive? You know you're about to get your shit smoked right here. Give me that stupid shit. Why would you try? Come on now. Come on now. He's gonna try two? There's another lengthy boy right behind you. We already saw one lengthy boy here, and you know another one's in the paint. You see he's on your ass too. You got two people rolling because basketball sometimes. This guy's like, I'm gonna kill him. This guy's like, I'm gonna kill him. They both kill him. Gotta know. Y'all gotta know. Cool. He's pretty good at these ices, which are good. Getting pretty good at them. Good contest. We love that. Did he get a block on that? Cool. Here we go. He's going to go into the paint. Why would you try? Come on. At least don't fall away. Here we go. Here we go. Going up. Give me that stupid shit. Why would you try? Jab. Okay. He's got a little bit of happy feet during this. Cool. He's definitely the dude you could get with like one pump fake. Oh, it was all a mirage. The blunt is gone. Oh my god. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh my god. Yep, I don't care about this. We've kind of seen enough of this game. Here, that guy's just spinning. We've seen these already. Give me those. Met him at the top. Cool. When he's flailing his legs that much, he's going to cause more fouls than you think he probably will by doing that. He's going to get baited into a lot of stuff, so that's just something to watch out for. We gotta get him jumping a little bit cleaner on those. Cool. Yeah, he's just raw and athletic right now, y'all. That's Joan Beringer. We're going to keep this one short. Alrighty, so Joan Beringer. That was exactly what we expected, right? Very, very raw, but very athletic, very coordinated on his feet already, which is very cool to see out of someone like that. Just needs to play more basketball, and then you can probably get a run, jump, and dunk big out of this. Obviously, we want to work on the free throw shooting as always. We work on rotations, knowing where to be. We get stronger and more coordinated so that we feel more comfortable on the floor. We don't have that happy feet defensively on things, right? Put on a little bit of weight. That'll help. I mean, he's just going to do that because he's 18 years old and he's going to get bigger and stronger, right? And he'll come to America and get American food. But yeah, no, nothing too crazy otherwise. But yeah, he's long and athletic and can make long and athletic plays. So good for him. As far as where he's going on our big board, I feel pretty comfortable putting him at the bottom for now. And that, I hope you guys know, like, this doesn't mean it's a bad thing. One, this is a really good draft class. This really is. I do think he's worth taking a first-round pick on. I do. If you're a contending team and maybe you don't need someone right now, bigs are hard to find in the world, especially athletic ones, right? If you want to put in some time, develop him, I think you could have a very useful player in here, or in Beringer. I just, in terms of some of these other people, I'd probably rather have Serif and Richardson and Yegor, depending, or just based off the film that we've watched so far. So here's the current list. You can pause if you want to look through it specifically. Looks like Noah Penda coming up on top for the French person battle. That was the four of these guys, but man, that's crazy. So many French guys. Were there any other international guys? Or are they all French? Like, I know, like, VJ Edgecombe has, like, people, like, technically, and Yakachonis is technically as well, I guess Malawach. But as far as guys coming from overseas directly, is it just the French right now that I've got in this video? And Serif. And again, I know a lot of these guys are international as well, but they're just playing in college basketball. But, I've got like one or two more names that I'm exploring for these videos. Otherwise, there might only be one or two of these left. But I appreciate it as always, y'all. I'd love to see your comments down below. And yeah, let's head to the comments of the video. All right, y'all, comment to the video is coming from our latest mock draft with a Giannis trade video. Just a reminder, as always, show the current video you're watching some love because it's probably demonetized already. It's just how it is. And then Ideal Offseason is back. Please go give it a watch. It's by far and away the most popular series on the channel, and it's been doing really good to start. At the time of recording, the Lakers is the most recent one, but there's definitely more on the channel by now. Comment to the video comes from Kevin Scott here. Don't know if you've been a comment to the video before. He says, Bleacher Report says the Mavs take a lively clone in Malawach over Yaku Chonas, the playstyle of Luka. He said, but to be fair, Dallas was in desperate need of a fourth rim protector and rebounder in February. First of all, see what you did there with the rebounder. That was the word of the video in this one. But yeah, in all fairness, they ran out of big men somehow on that team after they were like, yep, we're going with bigs. And they lost all of them. So maybe having another one isn't such a bad idea. So I really appreciated that. And yeah, as always, leave me your comments down below. As you see, I respond to every single one. I've got at least 7 that I've got to go check out still now. As always, go join the Discord. Link is in the description down below. And by the way, like, you know, the channel's growing pretty fast right now. It's that time of the year, and, you know, the Ideal Offseason helps a lot with that, and people are interested in basketball right now. I'm getting more comments than ever, and, like, some of y'all, like, y'all just, like, actually can't write or spell, and I'm cool. We mess up, like, some words here or there. I get it. It happens. It happens to me, too. If you're writing is so, like, all over the place, I'm gonna let you know about it in the comments because I want you to be better at it, and there is no excuse for you to be that bad at it. If you're, like, international, that's fine. I get it. The English language sucks, and I'm sorry that you're trying to learn it, like, as an adult or, like, like a teenager or something else, because, yeah, it is just the worst language. But if your shit just makes no sense, like, just take a second and read it over before you send it, okay? Because otherwise I'm just gonna let you know and be like, what are we even saying right here, right? And I'm gonna be a little bit harder on people in the comments too, because we're gonna start having more people coming in, just leaving their brain fart of a comment and things like, this sucks, and that's just like what they'll leave. Like, I'll hide those people. I really will. I want this community to be a place where people can actually share, like, intelligent thoughts and ideas. And I don't, like, I hate to say it this way, I don't need this YouTube channel. I really don't. I do this for fun. And so this is what I want it to be, and so that's how I'm going to make it. I hope that this is a place where people can have intelligent conversations and do some stuff like that. We can have some fun, too. Like, leave me the funny comments. I love that shit. Just don't make it brain dead, right? Just don't make it brain dead. But anyway, that's my little thing. I'll probably include this in the next couple videos. It's just a reminder as our channel's growing, right? New people, got to enforce the culture, right? But anyway, appreciate you guys as always, and I don't know when this video's going up, but yeah, have a great one. Bye.